Hello, it's Allison, your Promethean education consultant again here in ClassFlow. Today, I wanted to talk about something that teachers ask me about from time to time. Since ClassFlow is free and web-based, sometimes it has a few bugs. And so some of the teachers I work with have said that they've noticed sometimes when they open up their resources, they are missing one of their lessons that they've worked really hard on. So I thought today I would show you how you could save your lessons to your cloud, Office 365 OneDrive, if you had not done it before. And so this is a great thing to do for your lessons, because that way you know when you log on, if it's missing, you have it in your cloud and you can go pull it out. So here I am on this one that we've been working on, creating arrays. And you'll notice here in my toolbar, I have more options, and then I have the download option right there. I'm going to click that. That then downloads. You can see it down here. It has downloaded. And I always like to see what folder it downloads in. So you can see here it downloaded into my full downloads folder. Well, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have that in my OneDrive. So you can see here that my OneDrive appears in my files. I want this lesson to be available whether I'm on my panel or I'm in another teacher's room or something like that. I want to be able to access it. So I'm going to click on my, not on my this PC, but on my OneDrive. And on my desktop, I have a folder called Lessons. Now, if I were just going to dump it in here again, I'd have to remember what it was. So I'm going to right click and do New Folder. And there I'm going to write Array Lessons. That way, anything that has to do with arrays, whether it's a ClassFlow lesson or something else, I'm going to be able to dump in there. So now I have that lesson there. So I'm going to bring up my ClassFlow lesson again. I'm going to ask that to be shown in folder. I am going to find my desktop, bring it here, and I'm simply going to drag that over to my array lessons. All right, so what good is that? Well, here's what I can do. I already have my OneDrive connected. If you don't, you can connect your OneDrive. When you click on that, I'm going to click on Desktop. And from Desktop, it's going to show me all of my folders, images, etc. And I am going to click on that Lessons folder. When I click on the Lessons folder, it's going to show me what I have in there. So here I have my array lessons. I open that folder. And I see my creating arrays lesson. So that if I happen to, I can now download that or copy that into my lessons. Since it may not be showing up in my resources, I now have it saved somewhere else. So that if for whatever reason it doesn't show up when I need it, I have my OneDrive connected and I can find it from there. I hope that gave you a good tip of how to make sure that your ClassFlow lessons are accessible. Another great thing about that, like I said, if you're on the panel, you can create your username on your panel. You can connect your OneDrive to your panel and be able to open that up on your panel as well with your ClassFlow lessons there. Or if you're on a different computer, or if you cannot find that resource in your resources populated. And so that's a great way to save your ClassFlow lessons to make sure you can always find them. Again, classflow.com. It is free from Promethean for a lesson delivery, creation and delivery software that allows you to interact with your students. It's a great program, allows you to harness the power of Promethean with or without your panel. And you can also access it on your panel through Chromium and use it with your students face-to-face, hybrid, or remote. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.